Hello students, in this video we are going to talk about the unification of Germany. But the question arises, why unification? Unification because earlier Germany was not just one country. It was comprised of several smaller states. So when finally these states, they removed their boundaries and joined hands, that a united country of Germany was created. So we are going to study about this process of unification in the video. Now, don't bother yourselves by learning too many dates. The unification of Germany is just like a story. It has several events and we will discuss these events one after the other. Now, in the past, just let us write past. In the past, Germany was actually known as the Holy Roman Empire. And this Holy Roman Empire was ruled by one imperial crown or by the ruler. Okay. But this Holy Roman Empire was also comprised, it was divided into several principalities, that is small units, and there were several city-states. Okay, so there were almost 300 principalities. Now just imagine the level of fragmentation that the Holy Roman Empire had. Means it was very small parts that Holy Roman Empire was made up of. And these units, 300 principalities and city-states, they were actually acting independent of each other. So there was no form of unification. Now what happened is that out of these many principalities and all the city-states, there were two powers which were really very strong. So that was Prussia and Austria. So now we come to the 17th century. Now by the 17th century, Prussia and Austria, they were trying to expand their territories. They were trying to bring more and more principalities under themselves. So, Prussia and Austria, they were trying to increase or expand their horizons by bringing new territories under their control. Or they were trying to bring new territories under their flags. This is what we can say. Now, however, we have all studied about the ambitions of Napoleon, right? So, in the 19th century, when Napoleon attacked Germany, with this, the Holy Roman Empire ceased to exist. Alright? And we already had talked about that Napoleon wanted to unify Germany under one German confederation. Yes? So this was the first time that, people of the same language, that is majority German speaking people, they were at least drawn together under one confederation. They were brought under one group. Alright. However, even within this confederation, here too, if you see, Prussia and Austria still remained really prominent. Now, after the fall of Napoleon, we see that in 1815, the Treaty of Vienna is signed and ultimately Germany is divided into almost 39 states, right? 35 small units. However, by then, actually the spirit of nationalism was already high in Germany. So people and thinkers, they were actually now trying to unite Germany under their common language and traditions. So though Germany was again split up in Vienna, but still the spirit of nationalism did not die out. Alright? Now, at this situation emerged the famous leader of Germany, that is Otto von Bismarck. Now, Bismarck was basically the Chancellor of Prussia. Okay? So he was the Chancellor of Prussia, and what he wanted was, as a Chancellor of Prussia, he wanted the establishment of a German nation, but he wanted that the unified German nation that will be formed, that should be dominated by Prussia. So Otto von Bismarck was actually a very intelligent man. He realized that unification is a tough process and it could not be achieved by the efforts of just one nation, or it could not be achieved only with the Prussian efforts. So what he needed was foreign aid, or he needed more allies. So the first step that he did was he brought Russia to his side. So Russia, he won the side or the confidence of Russia, and Prussia and Russia, they joined hands against Austria. So on one hand, you now have Russia and Prussia, and on the other hand is Austria. Prussia and Austria, they were powerful entities in the German Confederation, but Prussia wanted to defeat Russia and establish a united Germany under its leadership, for which it brought Russia to its side. Now, let us look at a new situation that emerged. Now, there were two places. So, let's just draw a rough map. So, the names of these two places were Schleswig and the other one was Holstein. Now, these two places were under the Danish control. Okay, these two places were a part of Germany, but they were, so these places were under the Danish control. Now, so Schleswig and Holstein, they were revolted, they started revolting against the Danish. This was an opportunity for both Prussia and Austria to step in. Okay, so Prussia also supported Schleswig and Holstein. Austria also supported Schleswig and Holstein against the Danish. So finally what happened? With the help of Prussia and Austria, the Danish were defeated. But as a result of this defeat, Prussia and Austria, they emerged as the guardians of these two places, that is Schleswig and Holstein. Okay. Now, let us move further. Let us look at the situation or the rough map of the place. So these are the two places, S and H, Schleswig and Holstein. Just below this, you have Prussia somewhere here. So this is Prussia. And below this, you have Austria. Now, both Prussia and Austria, they had emerged as guardians. Now just imagine and look at the situation of Austria. Now if Austria has to defend these two principalities, it has to pass through Prussia, right? But what did Prussia do? Prussia said, no, I will not allow to cut through Prussia. I will not allow to pass through. In this situation, most parts of the German Confederation, that is the confederation of the 39 states that Germany had, most of the confederation was supporting Austria. They too believed that Austria should, take care of Holstein and Schleswig, and Prussia should allow Austria to reach there. However, by this time, your Otto von Bismarck had emerged to be such an important identity or strong identity. He said, I defunct this confederation. I don't accept this confederation. And he openly declares war against Austria. And what did he do? He invaded the northern parts of Germany and brought the entire northern part under its control. Now, it just took 7 weeks for Prussia to defeat Austria. Why? Because definitely Prussia was militarily strong and it knew diplomacy. Right? Prussia already had the support of Russia also. So it was diplomatically or strategically in a better position. So, after Prussia defeats Austria, this is done. Prussia defeats Austria. However, Bismarck realized that it was very important to actually bring all the regions that were controlled by Austria under its fold. Only then will the dream of an united Germany will become a success. Yes? So what did he do? Slowly he brought in Holstein under his control. He brought Schleswig under his control. He also brought all the German lands, several other German lands to the control of Prussia, and he actually made this northern Germany into one new confederation. So by now, we see that Prussia has defeated the Danish. Prussia has already defeated Austria. The next enemy that it had was France. Okay. Now, France, if this is the newly formed confederation under France, there were some parts on the border of this new confederation that still belong to France. Okay. And moreover, France was also a very ambitious nation. Okay. So France was also trying to expand its horizon. So in this situation, Bismarck believed that a war is essential. However, he actually provoked France to declare the war. So, it was not he who began the war, but he provoked France to declare the war. And after France declared the war, Prussia very easily again defeated France. Okay. And they captured Napoleon III of France. Okay. And they moved towards Paris. So after French were also defeated, now Prussia, after defeating France, it was able to bring two important places under its control. One is Alsace and another is Lorraine. Now when Alsace and Lorraine, they were brought in, so a larger confederation was formed. It already had the northern Germany under its control. Now southern Germany also came under the Prussian control, and thus the dream of Bismarck to have a united Germany was established, where King Wilhelm the First was declared as the new crown of the united Germany. So it was because of Bismarck's efforts that Germany could be united. Thank you.